What up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle. King Hussle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions. The Hussle Family. Turn motivation into memes. Dog poundings out of pups. Goosebumps horror stories. Sleeping with the rain. Milwaukee made King Hussle. King Hussle 2.0 and King Hussle Live. And make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways over there. And I know y'all want to miss out on them for free. So make sure you go follow my Twitch right now, King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you got to do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up, right? Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or a video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? Before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce, you already know. I'm back at it again with the info that's going to turn you into a BNOS. So you're tired of being the zero, you ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad, and get your pen, because you already know I'm dropping another video. When these videos drop, there's some information that's going to help you win. And in today's video, we were talking about Credit Ninja. Yes, Credit Ninja has bad credit loans, personal loans, credit builder loans, $5,000, installment loans, all different type of loans, right? And they helping people with bad credit, loans up to 24 months. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can structure your credit profile so you can go to Credit Ninja and get you this $5,000 bad credit loan, personal loan, or online installment loan, all right? So let's get into these gems that's going to help you get paid and get these gems, and it's going to help you win and all different type of stuff, right? So when it comes to getting approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, the more money, let's put it like this, the more money that you are trying to get approved for, the more money on paper that you have to make. So if you're making $4,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $4,000, $5,000 a month before taxes, please don't expect to get approved for these major high limit loans. You do not make enough money. Second, when it comes to your credit profile, your credit worthiness, they want to see that. They want to see how good you are with managing money. They want to see and make sure that if they give you some money, that you're going to pay them back. So they want to see how good you've been paying back money previously, or what past accounts that you have had to report to your credit report. They check all that. A lot of y'all got bad debt. A lot of y'all don't understand credit. A lot of y'all feel having zero debt is the American dream and the way out. A lot of people don't understand is good debt is bad debt. Bad debt is those accounts that you have on your credit report that are delinquent, that you have not been paying on. Good debt is the accounts that's reporting to your credit report that you are paying down each month on time without a problem. So a lot of people gotta understand that good debt, you want a high number of good debt. So mortgage loans, auto loans, credit cards, things like that, personal student loans, all those are primary trade lines that will give you a high debt, which if you show that each month you're paying it down, that will put you in a good position. Having $6,000, $4,000, $10,000 in debt that's delinquent, that you're not paying down, is a bad sign, because they're saying, okay, you haven't been making payments for 372 months, 800 months. It's only $6,000. You can't manage that small amount of debt. Why would they lend you $30,000? So people got to start using their common sense and understand, like, okay, let me just use my common sense. Nobody's going to, no, let me get my business together. Let me get my information together, because this is real life we're talking about. So understanding that you got to add trade lines. You got to have trade lines, period, being reported to your credit report to show that you can manage money. You have to show that you make enough money, because those things are what plays a factor of if you getting approved for these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit that y'all so desperately need, that y'all be begging to get the sauce for. So understanding that you'll get approved. Also, a lot of people have been asking me what banks are CPN friendly and synthetic identity friendly and all these different things like that. At the end of the day, everything is CPN friendly. There's nothing that's saying, oh, this is a CPN. Only the problem is people are building these CPNs, quote unquote, synthetic identities the wrong way, which is hindering them from doing the things, opening up a bank account or getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit and things like that. Like, people are doing them the wrong way. for one, people are using other people's identity to open up these bank accounts, and people still not listening and understanding that pictures are connected to these driver's license numbers. So when y'all go get these fake IDs with these other people's information, it's a good chance they picture in the system already. So when they run that driver's license number, that picture's gonna pop up and it's gonna be a whole different person. So then they call that person and all different type of stuff, all behind the scenes, and you don't even be knowing it. So people gotta understand, when you build a synthetic identity the right way, for like people who get out of witness protection program and start in life, you can use a synthetic identity, quote unquote CPN, for anything. Open up a bank account, all that. The problem is people don't be having credit, they don't be tri-merged. Then they be having accounts that's like, okay, you 30 years old, you never had a bank account, you never had no credit, like you never had nothing ran on your credit before. This is a whole new credit profile, so that's a red flag. So people gotta understand, like, listen, before you go, like, try to do all these things, try to get like secure credit cards and start your own credit limit, because you use your own money as collateral, then that's gonna help you, like, build a credit score on that synthetic identity or CPN, which will allow you to start getting bank accounts and all that different type of stuff, which will allow you to start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit anywhere. So that's the one thing a lot of people don't know and understand when it comes to those. Like, people aren't using synthetic identities or quote unquote CPNs, they're using profiles, which is other people's identities and credit information, which are getting them jammed up, which you don't want to do. All right, so once you understand how to correctly build a credit profile, then you'll be good to go, because that's all it is, having the knowledge. So trade lines, building the debt. When you want to build your credit, you have to build the debt on your credit profile and pay each month to show that you can manage money. And the longer you do it, the more you'll build your credit profile. It's that simple. So that's why people look for trade lines, bigger trade lines, because bigger trade lines impact your credit score more. So instead of getting a $5,000 trade line, they looking for a $50,000 trade line, $500,000 trade line to report, to get a better impact on their credit report, which will allow them or help them get bigger loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So the more money that you make, the less amount that you pay in bills, the better, the more debt that you have on your credit report, the longer you've been paying on it without late payments will help you get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. All right, so make sure y'all really understanding that, because a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people play, live in this fairy tale world where they don't get it. Like, okay, let me make sure I have my information. Let me make sure I have my business in order before I try to go do these things, because if I don't, I won't get approved. It's just common sense. All right, so Credit Ninja. All right, applying for Credit Ninja now. All right, Credit Ninja online personal loans are a fast and easy way for borrowers to access same-day funding. They specialize in bad credit installment loans with flexible repayment options and competitive rates that keep monthly payments affordable. Fill out a short application and find out if you qualify in minutes. All right, so loans from $300 to $5,000. Loans up to 24 months. Minimum credit score, no minimum to apply. All right, so Credit Ninja online personal loans are a fast and easy way for borrowers to access same-day funding. They specialize in bad credit installment loans, which means you do not need a perfect credit score to get approved. Their flexible repayment and competitive rates keep monthly payments affordable, and there are no prepayment penalties for paying off your loan early. Fill out a quick application and find out if you qualify for a personal loan in minutes. So why choose Credit Ninja for a personal loan? Easy to apply. Fill out a simple application online from any smartphone or computer. Same day funding. Get your approved personal loan in a few hours or the next business day. Low credit support. No minimum credit score requirement means all credit types are encouraged to apply. So bad credit, they got you. Direct deposit. Using direct deposit allows them to approve your application faster and get you your money ASAP. Find out if you qualify fast. Complete an online application in just a few minutes and find out if you qualify right away. Get your money quickly. Receive your personal loan the same day you're approved or following business day. So Credit Ninja online rates and repayment options. So there are always costs to borrowing money, which is why making the informed financial decision is important. Check out some of the details about Credit Ninja online rates and repayment options below. So Flexible repayment, more than manageable loans up to 24 months, so 2 years. It's not a lot of money. It's only $5,000. Fees, no hidden fees. Find all details about potential late payment penalties, origination fees, and other charges in your loan contract. Annual percentage rate. Credit Ninja offers competitive interest and fixed rates to keep your monthly payment stress-free and affordable. So loan amounts from $300 to $5,000. Flexible repayment up to 24 months, and credit minimum credit score none. All credit scores are considered. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in and checking out with Credit Ninja, because they got personal loans, they got bad credit loans, they got installment loans. So why choosing Credit Ninja for your bad credit loan? At Credit Ninja, they're here to support every borrower with transparent personal loan options. If approved, you could potentially borrow up to $5,000 with flexible repayment terms that fit your budget. Their transparent process means you'll always know what your rates and fees are before you sign. They look beyond your credit score to provide tailored solutions, ensuring that everyone, including bad credit borrowers, has the financial support they need to quickly. Plus, their fast approval means you can receive the funds as soon as the same business day or the next business day. All right, so easy to apply, same day funded, low credit score support, direct deposit. Find out if you qualify fast, flexible repayment options. All right, so make sure you guys are checking in with Credit Ninja, because they're helping people with bad credit get approved for them loans. And this loan will report to your credit report as a primary trade line, which will help you start building your personal credit, which will help you leverage it towards your business credit and help you get major funds fast. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in and checking out Credit Ninja if you got bad credit and need funds fast. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. You'll motivate me keep going. You'll motivate me keep dropping the sauce. And you'll motivate me keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems is $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. That's $600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in to my into the crypto tour in person limited gym, $6,500, $500 deposit, rest of the money meet in person. Make sure you're gonna tap in my credit mentorship, $2,500 and up, and trade lines are not included. Make sure you go tap into my Potato app and my Telegram app for the best vendor prices ever. Y'all know what's going on. Millionaire Network on Telegram and the Potato app. Go subscribe to both. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun and making money. Make sure you go follow me on all my YouTube channels, King Hussle X1M, King Hussle Crazy Reactions, Morky Made, King Hussle No Rags, Just Riches, King Hussle 2.0, King Hussle Live, and on Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways over there. Make sure you go follow me on my clothing brand on IG, Bousquet Department. That's Hustle Department in French. And make sure you follow me on my main IG, King Hussle X1M, for more freebies, giveaways, music, and more. Alright, so make sure y'all tapping in, man. It's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.